You stand at the edge of your destiny, staring into the vast horizon of possibility. The world is not a gentle place, it's a battlefield of dreams, where only the bold, the relentless, and the visionary carve their names into the stone of history. You weren't born to follow the crowd, to shrink from challenges, or to settle for the scraps of mediocrity. You were born to build, to conquer, to create wealth and legacy that echo through generations. This is the moment to awaken the giant within you, to ignite the fire of ambition, and to master the art of the deal, not just in business, but in life itself. Donald J. Trump didn't rise to the pinnacle of success by chance. He built his empire on a foundation of unshakable belief, razor-sharp vision, and a refusal to bow to doubt. Today, you'll learn to do the same. This isn't about mimicking a man, it's about embodying a mindset, a philosophy of victory that transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary. So, step forward. The deal of your life is waiting, and it starts with the courage to believe you're worthy of it. Picture a young Trump, standing in the shadow of New York's skyline, not yet a household name, but with a spark in his eyes that refused to dim. He saw opportunity where others saw obstacles, potential where others saw ruin. That's where wealth begins, not in your bank account, but in your mind. Your mindset is the architect of your future. If you think small, you'll live small. If you think defeat, you'll invite it. But if you think like a champion, like someone destined for greatness, the universe itself begins to conspire in your favor. Trump once said, "You have to think anyway, so why not think big?" This isn't arrogance, it's strategy. It's the refusal to let the world dictate your limits. Consider Thomas Edison, who failed thousands of times before illuminating the world with his light bulb. Or Andrew Carnegie, who rose from a penniless immigrant to a titan of industry. Their secret wasn't luck, it was a mind forged in the fire of belief, a mind that saw every setback as a setup for a comeback. You must train your mind to see the same. Doubt is a thief, stealing your dreams before you even begin. Cast it out. Replace it with a vision so vivid, so unyielding, that it drowns out the noise of fear. Your mind is your first deal, close it with conviction. Belief isn't enough on its own, it must be anchored in something deeper, something eternal. Faith is the bedrock of every empire, whether it's Trump's towering skyscrapers or your own dreams taking shape. Faith isn't blind optimism, it's the courage to trust in your purpose, even when the world screams for you to quit. Lincoln held a nation together through faith in a higher cause, even as war tore it apart. Walt Disney bet everything on a mouse and a dream, defying skeptics who called his vision folly. Trump himself faced bankruptcies, critics, and impossible odds, yet he never wavered in his belief that he was destined for more. Faith is your compass when the path grows dark. It's the voice that whispers, "Keep going," when every door slams shut. You must cultivate this faith daily, not in fleeting moments of inspiration, but through deliberate practice. Speak your goals into existence. Write them down. Visualize them with such clarity that they feel real. This is how you align your soul with your destiny. When you believe in something greater than yourself, whether it's God, your family, or the legacy you'll leave behind, you tap into a power that no failure can extinguish. That's the deal you make with your future, faith for greatness. Now, let's talk vision. Wealth isn't built by wandering aimlessly, it's built by seeing what others can't. Trump didn't just see a plot of land, he saw a skyline transformed. He didn't just see a deal, he saw an empire. Vision is the ability to look at the raw materials of life, your skills, your challenges, your resources, and see a masterpiece waiting to be sculpted. Henry Ford didn't invent the car, but he envisioned a world where every family could own one. Steve Jobs didn't create the computer, but he saw a device that could change how humanity connects. Your vision is your blueprint. Without it, you're just swinging at shadows. Take a moment to ask yourself, what do I see for my life? Not what others expect, not what's realistic, but what sets your soul on fire. Write it down. Make it bold. Make it specific. Trump's vision wasn't vague, he didn't say, "I want to be successful." He said, "I want to own the skyline." Your vision must be just as clear. It's not enough to want wealth, you must see the empire you'll build, the lives you'll touch, the legacy you'll leave. That clarity is your edge. Vision without purpose is just a daydream. Purpose is the why behind your hustle, the fuel that keeps you moving when the world tries to break you. Trump's purpose wasn't just wealth, it was dominance, impact, a name that would outlive him. Your purpose doesn't have to be his, but it must be yours. Why do you wake up? Why do you fight? Is it to provide for your family, to prove the doubters wrong, to create something that changes the world? Purpose is personal, but it's also universal. It connects you to something bigger. Look at Oprah Winfrey, who turned her pain into a platform that uplifted millions. Or Elon Musk, who's driven by a purpose to colonize Mars and save humanity. Your purpose is your North Star. It's what keeps you grounded when success tempts you to lose yourself. Find it. Define it. Let it burn so brightly that it drowns out distraction. Trump never chased trends, he chased his purpose with laser focus. You must do the same. When your vision and purpose align, you become unstoppable, a force of nature that no obstacle can deter. Discipline is where dreams meet reality. You can have the grandest vision, the deepest purpose, but without discipline, it's all dust. Trump didn't build his empire by sleeping in or chasing whims. He worked harder, thought sharper, and stayed focused when others faltered. Discipline is the art of saying no to the easy path, to the temptation of instant gratification. It's what separates the dreamers from the doers. Look at Kobe Bryant, who woke at 4 a.m. to perfect his craft while others slept. Or J.K. Rowling, who wrote Harry Potter through poverty and rejection, refusing to quit. Discipline is your daily deal with yourself. Show up, do the work, keep the faith. It's not glamorous, it's grinding through the moments when no one's watching, when the results aren't there yet. Create systems to enforce your discipline. Set non-negotiable routines. Track your progress. Trump's success wasn't a fluke, it was the result of relentless consistency. You must commit to the same. Every day you show up, you're closing the gap between where you are and where you're meant to be. Action is the spark that ignites your vision. Ideas are worthless without execution. Trump didn't just dream of skyscrapers, he negotiated, hustled, and built them. Action is messy, imperfect, and often terrifying, but it's the only way to turn possibility into reality. Too many people wait for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, the perfect permission. That's a trap. The perfect moment is now. Take the first step, even if it's small. Make the call. Write the plan. Start the business. Every action you take builds momentum, and momentum builds empires. Consider Jeff Bezos, who started Amazon from a garage with nothing but a bold idea and relentless action. Or Sarah Blakely, who turned $5,000 into Spanx by knocking on doors and refusing to take no for an answer. Action is your declaration to the world that you're serious. It's how you prove to yourself that you're not just dreaming, you're doing. Don't wait for confidence, confidence comes from doing. Every deal Trump closed started with a single step. Your empire starts the same way. Gratitude is the secret weapon of the wealthy. It's not just about saying thank you, it's about recognizing the abundance already in your life. Trump never lost sight of the opportunities around him, even in his darkest moments. Gratitude keeps you grounded, focused, and hungry. It's the antidote to entitlement, which poisons ambition. When you're grateful, you see every challenge as a gift, every setback as a lesson. Look at Nelson Mandela, who emerged from 27 years in prison not with bitterness, but with gratitude for the chance to rebuild a nation. Or Maya Angelou, who turned her pain into poetry that inspired millions. Gratitude doesn't mean ignoring reality, it means choosing to see the good in it. Start each day by listing 3 things you're thankful for. It could be your health, your family, or the fact that you're still in the game. This practice rewires your brain to spot opportunities where others see only problems. Wealth flows to those who appreciate what they have while striving for more. Adaptability is the skill that keeps you in the game. The world doesn't care about your plans, it changes, and you must change with it. Trump faced markets that crashed, critics who attacked, and industries that shifted, yet he pivoted, reinvented, and thrived. Adaptability isn't about abandoning your vision, it's about finding new paths to reach it. Look at Netflix, which went from mailing DVDs to dominating streaming. Or Muhammad Ali, who reinvented his fighting style to outlast younger opponents. The rigid break, the adaptable endure. Embrace change as your ally. Stay curious. Learn new skills. Study the market. Listen to feedback, not to obey it, but to understand it. Trump's ability to pivot, from real estate to media to politics, kept him relevant. Your ability to adapt will keep you unstoppable. When the ground shifts beneath you, don't freeze, dance. Resilience is the fire that forges champions. Life will test you. It will knock you down, mock your dreams, and tempt you to quit. Resilience is the refusal to stay down. Trump's story is one of comebacks, bankruptcies, scandals, and setbacks that would have broken lesser men. He rose because he refused to let failure define him. Every great figure in history faced the same crucible. Churchill led Britain through its darkest hour, defying defeat. Serena Williams clawed her way to greatness through injury and doubt. Resilience isn't about avoiding pain, it's about using it as fuel. When you fall, don't wallow. Analyze what went wrong, learn from it, and get back up. Your scars are your strength. They prove you fought. They prove you're still here. The deal of your life will demand resilience, embrace it, and you'll emerge stronger than ever. Learning is the currency of growth. The moment you stop learning, you start dying. Trump never rested on his laurels. He studied markets, mastered negotiation, and stayed ahead of the curve. Knowledge is power, but only if you seek it relentlessly. Look at Warren Buffett, who spends hours each day reading, or Angela Merkel, who navigated global crises with a mind sharpened by constant learning. You must commit to the same. Read books. Study your industry. Learn from your failures. Surround yourself with people smarter than you. Trump's greatest deals came from knowing more than his opponents. Your greatest victories will come the same way. Treat every day as a classroom, every challenge as a lesson. The more you know, the more you can achieve. Never let your ego fool you into thinking you've arrived. The deal of your life demands a mind that's always growing. Now, as you stand at the crossroads of your destiny, know this: the art of the deal isn't just about wealth, it's about becoming the person you were meant to be. You've been given a vision, a purpose, and the tools to make it real. Your mindset is your foundation, your faith is your anchor, your discipline is your hammer, and your resilience is your shield. The world will try to dim your light, but you are brighter than its doubts. You are stronger than its challenges. You are destined for greatness, not because of luck, but because of the choices you make today. So, go out there. Think big. Act bold. Build your empire, brick by brick, deal by deal. Let your name be a beacon, your legacy a monument. This is your moment. This is your deal. Close it with everything you've got.